What's up, guys? Simply Coco here, and welcome back to my channel for yet another speed build. So sorry I haven't posted in the past 2 or 3 days. I've been sick, had a really nasty stomach bug situation, but yeah, and now I'm back. So today we are building in what is this? Granite Falls, whatever you call it. I said that the last time. And yeah, we're building as you can tell by the title, we are building what I'm calling an eco hideaway. It is on the Forest Hideaway lot, as you can probably tell from the corner of your screen. And yes, I am building this as inspiration because of the announcement today, actually, or not the announcement, but the trailer that launched today of the new Eco Living expansion pack. I'm pretty excited about it. I see that, they're gonna have ladders and stuff like that. I haven't, delved, what's the word? I don't know. I haven't really done a whole lot of research as far as what the gameplay features will include and stuff like that, but it looks like it's going to be fun. I'm really excited about the clothing, and I'm really excited about the cast items and the build and buy items in this expansion pack. I think one thing I will say is I think I'll be more excited about that than I will about the actual gameplay. But yeah, less about that. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that. But back to the speed build. But yeah, I got the inspiration for this build because of that pack coming out. So this is a very eco-friendly. It's a. Sorry, I can't speak. It's been 3 days, y'all. I haven't done a voiceover in 3 days. But it definitely is a house, but it's more so of a vacation home or like a rental property, or you see a lot of these really nice and fancy and not extravagant, but you see these really nice and fancy and interesting looking Ubers that kind of pop up, and you'll be on Facebook or something and you'll see a video of one. That's kind of the idea I was going for. It's one of these, did I say Uber? I meant Airbnb. I don't know. I think I said Airbnb. But I imagine it being this Airbnb that you can rent and stay in if you're on a vacation or just want some time away from, everyday life. So that's what I imagine it being. It only fits 2 Sims at the most because it only has a double bed, and it's kind of an open floor plan because it's really just a giant open floor plan with a bathroom. But yeah, I do put this little pond or creek or whatever you want to call it around it, and I do make it accessible from over here, the corner that's not covered by any rocks or anything. I put the little rock formation that they climb on and jump in that comes with Get Together. So I do end up putting that to make this accessible so they can swim in here. And then I do hide a fishing sign. You might catch me do it. You get them in debug. You might catch me do it, but I do hide a fishing sign in the rocks. That way there will be actual fish that swim in this pond. Right now I'm just kind of trying to make the surroundings of the creek or the pond or whatever look as natural as possible. So I'm using items in debug that came with this pack, the Outdoor Retreat pack. Right now you can see that this is actually the back of the build with the pond, and I have it facing the river or the lake that is behind the lot. At first I had it that way because in the world view, that's the side you could see, and I thought it would make more sense if the creek was facing the other water source. But then, as you can see, I just flipped the lot around, and that's because there wasn't very much light that hit the lot from the other side, or not that hit the lot, but that hit the build itself. It wouldn't there wasn't going to be a lot of light, natural light coming into the home from the other direction. And I think I not play tested it, but I think I placed these when I had it flipped the other way, and no skylight was coming in either from that direction. But yeah, as you can see, I did make the top of the house grass. I was gonna make it accessible, like I was gonna make them able to get up there, but then I decided not to, just because of formatting the stairs was gonna look weird, because I have to do like a small porch to put stairs up to the front door, and I would have had to do a whole nother separate set of stairs to get up there, and I just couldn't figure it out. So I just left it the way it was and made it non-accessible. So maybe the grass just grows up there naturally. Maybe when this place was built, it was, planted up there, or, those sheets of grass that you can get. And maybe it's just kind of rooted itself on top of the roof, and it'll be there forever. And it's self-sustaining, which is, that's kind of what eco is self-sustaining. The interior of this isn't, I'm sorry for all the pausing. Like I said, it's been like 3 or 4 days since I've done a voiceover. A little rusty, but I'm not going to redo it. Otherwise, it'll never be right. So I'm just going to go with it. The interior itself, I wouldn't say isn't very eco. It's really not, honestly, the interior. Because when I think of an eco interior, I think of a lot of like wood tones, like biodegradable woods and stuff like that. But the interior I went for is a very modern interior that probably didn't what am I trying to say? That probably isn't very good for the environment. But I imagine that maybe the person that owned, maybe it was originally an eco kind of place, and then somebody bought it, and then they turned it into this more modern thing. Actually, well, no, now that I'm kind of looking at it again, I do use a lot of wood things. Maybe they're just painted black. I could have went more wood with it. Maybe I didn't use enough, but yeah, I did use some wood things. I wouldn't think those counters are wood, but we can pretend that they are. It's The Sims. So I'm sticking with it. It's an eco home, period. Or eco Airbnb or rental property, whatever you want to call it. But as you can see, like, I'm doing the bedroom, and I did use this bed from City Living that has a wood headboard, so that could be biodegradable wood. These end tables are, they have wood on the top and on the side, so that could be biodegradable wood. So like, yeah, like it can be. The flooring in here is actually a concrete flooring, so I don't know if that has anything to do with the ecosystem, but yeah, I think this can count as an eco build. You guys, you guys will definitely tell me. I have some people, I post all of my videos on Facebook, and a lot of those Facebook groups have a lot of opinionated people in them, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, I love it because, it gives me feedback and helps me in the long run. But I'm just saying, like, if there's people that don't think this is an eco build, I'm sure they'll tell me. But yeah, and I just thought it would, with the whole, pack announcement and the trailer happening today, this would be the perfect time to do this build. So I literally just finished it today, as you're watching this anyway. Well, no, I didn't finish it as you're watching this. I finished it the day that I uploaded it. So yeah, Now I'm just kind of deciding what to put in this corner. As you can see, I was gonna put a camera over there and make it like a photographer's home or something. Like maybe the owner's a photographer, or the person that's on vacation at that moment is a photographer and they're out here taking nature shots or something. But then I thought, a camera facing the bed, that's probably not a good look. So I immediately scrapped that. If you know where my mind's going. And then I just put a little small seating area, literally just one chair. Love those candles over there. Love what I did on the wall with those little wall light pieces. Absolutely obsessed with that. I'm gonna do that in probably half of my builds from now on, especially the more modern builds. But yeah, I was gonna put a computer because, you know, a computer in a Sims build is probably like a staple. Like you have to have it to almost do everything. But then I decided, like, no, this is for a vacation spot. Like you wouldn't be worried about work or being on the computer while you're, you know, on a vacation, especially on a vacation where you're trying to like, you know, be in nature and be one with nature and all of this. I mean, yeah, it's literally, the lot is literally called Forest Hideaway. You know, all I changed was the forest and made it eco. So like, if you're trying to get away and hide away, I don't think you'd be all over the computer. So I decided to not have a computer at all. Obviously, if you wanted to use this lot as an actual, if you wanted to use this build as an actual like home lot or a residential lot, you could easily place it anywhere else you want it in any other world and then change the lot type and boom, there. Bob's your uncle. Not Bob Pancakes because we don't like him. LOL. But did I just say LOL? Sorry, that was lame. Anyway, this could probably count as a tiny home. I didn't go through and count the tiles or anything. I wanted to change it to a tiny home, but it wouldn't let me. The last time when I built my wilderness micro home, and it's in Granite Falls as well, and it let me change the lot type to a tiny home, but it wouldn't let me do it with this one. I don't know why, but it probably could be considered a tiny home. It's definitely not a micro home, but it could be tier 2, but I would probably say definitely tier 3, if not. Oh, excuse me. I would definitely say tier 3, if not tier 2. So, yeah. Now I'm just putting like the finishing touches on like the pond or the creek or whatever you want to call it. Throwing a few lily pads around. At first I was putting just all the lily pads that were in the game, but then I decided not to do the jungle adventure ones just because I felt like they really didn't make sense. So I just put the base game ones, and then I'm putting these like weeds that came from Get Together just to blend some of the last minute spots in. And then this algae. And then that's pretty much it, you guys. I had a whole lot more to say, but yeah, it's been 3 days. I'm totally lost with doing voiceovers. So I'm sorry about that. Sorry that it was a struggle for me to get through this video, but as you can see, the screenshots are rolling, and I really hope you enjoyed, and please come back for more, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.